I want that reopening to be formalized and the gazettement of the closure.
We are people's representatives, and the honorable member for Moyale is not being consulted in this.
Tongoyo, in response to a request by Professor Jaldesa Guyo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Once again, the statement being sought by Honorable Jaldesa Guyo, Professor, regarding the reopening of the Hillo gold mine in Dabel, Moyale constituency. And in particular, he wanted to ask on the progress toward the reopening and the action taken by the ministry to facilitate the reopening of the mine, along with the implementation of the necessary administrative and security structures to safeguard the lives, property, and the welfare of the local community, and the effort to ensure cooperatives established by the locals are recognized and legitimate artisanal mines. Honorable Speaker, gold mining started in Dabel in the year 2023. Around March 2024, the population of miners had increased to almost 40,000, resulting to the conflict, competition, health and environmental security risk. Despite the population increasing, there were no sanitary and toilet facilities. Further, the miners were using crude methods and outdated, for that matter, resulting to the death due to the collapse of the mine shafts. Further, young men from the neighboring Somalia and locals within questionable characters flocked the mining site, consequently leading to the mines were closed. Following the meeting, which was convened by the Ministry of Interior, the mining, and the other stakeholders on the 2nd August, it was agreed that both ministries and the government of Marsabit work out on modalities to create a conducive environment for the reopening of the mines. On the action, Honorable Speaker, during the interministerial meeting, the Ministry of Interior and National Administration was tasked to, among others, ensure that the Inspector General of Police deploys 2 formed-up units, that is the RDU and GSU, to replace the local multi-agency team. And the 2 teams, I can confirm, Honorable Speaker, had been deployed and is being under the supervision of the IG. 2, the national government administrative officers were tasked to hold a stakeholders forum in order to ensure that the communities living around the mines comes into a consensus to avoid ethnic tension and conflicts. And so far, the elders representative from the different communities in Moyale has been meeting to iron out their differences, are in the process of analyzing their memorandum for presentation to the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Mining for further direction. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, the cooperatives are established through the relevant ministries, that is the Ministry of Mining and the government of Moyale. So far, 15 cooperatives have been established, and the Ministry of Mining, in liaison with the Department of Corporations and the county government, will give the direction and the cooperatives' other ministry guideline in readiness for reopening and operationalization of the site. Honorable Speaker, that is the response, and I want also to state that we have been this issue had actually given me an opportunity to interact more closely with the concerned member of parliament and actually even some local representative. So that is the response, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, it's true that the mining site was never closed officially, never closed in practice, but converted into some underworld dealings or trade with the security agencies, and hence denying the local community the chance to benefit from their natural resource. Mr. Speaker, the people of Moyale agreed to live together in harmony with the local dispute resolution mechanisms put in place. Mr. Speaker, Moyale is not in any way near Somalia. My request, we are not anywhere near Somalia. And on behalf of the people of Moyale and the Kenyans at large, I want that reopening to be formalized and the gazettement of the closure. Because it is based on security grounds that the place was closed and denying people the natural resources and allowing the security agencies to benefit with some other people. Let us de-gazette the closure and formalize the opening so that people can fetch for their whatever they can get. This is a gift from God after the very severe drought of 2022-2023. We managed to get gold in our place. And why should we be denied? Because of security reasons, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Tongoyo.
Honorable Speaker, it's true, but I appreciate because I will give my vice, who was actually a local there. It's true, and I'd mentioned, Honorable Speaker, we had on one actual interaction with the professor. And it's true, the official position is the place is a disturbed area. It's gazetted as so and supposed to be closed. But the rumors is there is a lot of interest in there, and people are going illegally and doing their mining. And of course, it's good the members should be honest enough that some local leadership in the area are actually interfering with the process. And I'm sure you're appreciating that. And of course, Honorable Speaker, it is said this is one of the most richest gold mine in the country. It's a treasure. So, Honorable Speaker, I think the remaining part, and the reason I want to emphasize here is, I think it's not safe to open it until the facilities are provided and the risk is minimized so that we avoid unnecessary death of the locals. But having said this, Honorable Speaker, I will kindly ask if I can able to, my vice is here, is a member of that community. He can elaborate it further if
Honorable Tongo, you have no authority to invite a member to speak. Yes, Russell.
Thank you very much.
Are you seeking clarification or you are giving more information?
Mr. Speaker, I am an interested party in this, coming from the area.
Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, I thank you for the moment. And we have heard what my chairman has responded in form of a statement by the ministry. Mr. Speaker, to actually say the truth, this is travesty of justice. Because indeed the government closed down the Hillo gold mine, but mining still continues, actually day and night. And the other forces that have taken over, and the locals are denied to do it's called the artisanal mining, where they go and make a living from mining with their bare hands. So for that reason, Honorable Speaker, my request is you need to guide us on this, that we are people's representatives. And the Honorable Member for Moyale is not being consulted in this, although he has done the necessary groundwork in terms of organizing the community, forming cooperatives and circles. For that reason, to help our people in Moyale, the Committee of Internal Security and also the Committee of Mine to constitute small teams to visit the area so that we are able to respond comprehensively to the House, whether it is failure on the part of the government, the security, or people are just denied their right for no apparent reason in the name of security. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable, yes, Professor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The truth of the matter is that there are lots of interested parties that facilitated the closure and the continued closure and denying the people. I'll be glad if the Departmental Committee on Mining and Internal Security visits the site for themselves. But the fact of the matter is that we are denied our chance, and all we are pleading with is the gazettement of the insecurity status. Because the issue of toilets or pit latrine is actually a business that people have adopted. That the people who are there Actually, there are people who have dug pit latrines and hired to the people who want to use them. So it's not an excuse. But if the county government was asked to do it and they don't do it, then let's not deny our people the opportunity to benefit from this.
Thank you. Tongoyo, I would advise you, Tongoyo, to meet with the member whom you said you have been meeting, and your vice chair, and any other interested party from the area, because I think the problem are administrative issues that you can be able to sort out. So arrange, you have this afternoon, you have tomorrow, to meet with the members concerned.